All right, guys, welcome back to today's show. We're back here at the Skagit Speedway. Super excited to be back. I think this is going to be our biggest season yet, and I really can't wait to get it underway. Yeah, actually, you guys can look at the track a little bit behind me right here. It looks really good. You know, they always have a beautiful track prep here. So yeah, I'm really excited to go. I'm kind of really curious to see what the track's going to do. I don't know how deep it is, you know, just how deep that moisture goes. It might just be on the surface, so it might, you know, dust off. But from when we were here last time, it didn't dust off. It kind of, you know, was really, like, that moisture was really deep. So kind of hoping it's pretty close to the same, but you know, the dirt track's never the same two times in a row. So it's gonna be completely different. Kind of just really excited to see what it's gonna do. Standing here in through 1 and 2. Yeah, really excited. Can't wait to get the season underway. We got drivers meeting coming up here in a little bit. We got a engine heat, we got hot laps, and then we got qualifying. So I'll probably talk to you guys somewhere after qualifying or somewhere between hot laps and qualifying. So we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, we're back here in the trailer, back home. Got everything unloaded. Okay, so after hot laps, we were feeling pretty good. I had a lot of like first race jitters going into it, you know, after only racing once last year and actually just junking the race car last year. So yeah, a little nervous going into hot laps. I was really feeling nervous after engine heat and then directly in hot laps. You know, but after hot laps, it was really nice to get those, you know, just those first race jitters out of the way. You know, kind of get some laps under speed, which was really nice. Track, it was really different from what I've seen usually at Skagit or what everybody else has seen at Skagit. So yeah, it was different. So it slickened off really early in the night. I know I talked about it at the track when I did my opening video, but or opening intro. So it looked like there was a lot of moisture, but it was sunny and it was windy. So that's a terrible combination when you have a dirt track that you're trying to keep wet and trying to keep like moisture in it. So yeah, like by the time we're done with hot laps, having two other classes there that night, 360s and the UMP modifieds, yeah, it was really hard to you know, be able to keep that kind of be able to keep that the moisture in the track. So it was just dry slick. Well, it almost turned into like this. Like at first, like right after hot laps for qualifying, it was like this wet slick, and then it dried out and turned to dry slick. But yeah, so really interesting. We ended up going out and qualifying. Sucked in qualifying. Really sucked in qualifying. I think we qualified 22nd. I'm pretty sure. I think we'll go look back, but I'm pretty sure it was 22nd. And yeah, so just not the way we wanted to do it. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys after the heat race.
Okay, it's on. Have fun. Go get him, buddy. Do your thing. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Get her done. Love you. Love you.
So you guys saw right there, and in the heat race, just really couldn't go anywhere. Yeah, it's a struggle. You know, when the track's that slick and you got to start that far back. Yeah, that just basically boils down to me not being able to set, not being able to set a good qualifying lap, and just kind of buried us for the rest of the day. So yeah, just kind of was stuck around the bottom, started on the bottom, and didn't really search, which I was a little disappointed in myself for not doing that, because I told myself, going out, as soon as it was like I rolled out and I had the car fired off, I was like just telling myself in my head, I was like, okay, just try to search here and see what you can find. And I didn't do that. As soon as I got, as soon as the green flag dropped, I was pretty much just locked to the bottom and didn't try anything. I was actually rolling around after they threw the checkered. We were just like that little cool down lap, trying to get ready to go back off the track, and I rolled up to the top, and you can see all the moisture that was up there. So yeah, disappointing, but yeah, this race was just trying to get our feet back underneath of us, and just trying to get a car dialed in for the season. So yeah, just disappointing, but it is what it is. And so of course, starting that far back in the heat race, and then basically going backwards. I'm pretty sure I finished a position behind where I started. So if you go backwards in a heat race, you better just be planning on going to the B. So that's what I was planning on, and so roll into the D main, and I'll talk to you guys after the B. All right, guys. So unfortunately, the B main is where our night ended. A little unfortunate, but you know, it's not a big a deal. We were, you know, it's kind of just trying to get our feet back underneath of us and just kind of get ready for the rest of the season. So started 9th, finished 6th. We were one spot shy of a transfer spot, which that one stings a little bit more when you know like how close you were. I was trying to make, you know, kind of make moves, trying to be patient wherever I could, you know, not tear anything up. That was my biggest thing. Our biggest goal for the weekend was just to, you know, put the car back in the trailer in one piece, you know, not getting it caught up in anything. And I think we did a really good job of that. Track was super slick. It really slickened off come like the B main time. I think it got worse throughout the feature as you know I went and sat in the stands and watched the rest of the other features. But yeah, I mean, it was just slick. Yeah, I kind of wish they would have reworked the track, which they did a little bit, but it just wasn't enough. I kind of wish they would have done like a full track rework, or just even just throw a little bit of water on it, just gets moisture back in it. But yeah, it was slick. It was hard to find a lane that really worked. And then, of course, when you start 9th in the B main, trying to move forward, with a track that's that slick and you're in dirty air and all this, you know, there's plenty of excuses that I can come up with for why we didn't transfer. But at the end of the day, we were just, you know, we were just learning, and we were trying not to put ourselves in any bad positions, and I think we did a really good job of that. So yeah, so that's the beauty of sprint car racing. Some nights it just doesn't work out, and some nights it does. So yeah, nothing really bad to take away from it. I think we had a really successful night, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the season brings. Yeah, so our next race is May 16th. That's our planned next one. Really excited for that one. I think it's going to be a great race. Hopefully they can, you know, maybe tweak some things around with the track, but otherwise I think it's going to be great. Yeah, I'm just super excited to see what this season brings, and I think it's going to be just yeah, I think it's going to be a big learning season. That's the biggest thing we want to do this season, is learn and keep ourselves together and keep ourselves composed. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all I can think of here. I kind of want some ideas from you guys, you know, kind of what you guys want to see next. I thought about doing like a full race day vlog, you know, having like somebody record for me, and not just doing a video. You know, you guys can kind of see behind the scenes of every video, kind of see, you know, what I go through as the night progresses, not just like me talking to you guys. But yeah, really cool. If you guys, we did get a new trailer last year. We only used it once. I have not done a trailer tour. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I got to thank Walters Excavation, Schiffler Irrigation Services, and Van Dyke and City Green Farms. It's always been really great to have these sponsors, and yeah, I'm super excited to see what the season brings. Yep, so we'll see you guys May 16th. Deuces.